Question 10. Rodri has carried out an experiment to measure the diameters of 20 spherical dust particles in microns. Here are his results. Okay, so if a diameter is between 1 and 2 microns, there's 2 of them. There are 6 of them with a diameter between 2 and 4 microns. There are 8 of them with diameter between 4 and 5 microns. There are 4 of them with diameter between 5 and 9 microns. Calculate and estimate for the mean. To find the mean, you find the midpoint. So finding the mean of a group frequency table, you find the midpoint. So it's 1.5. Because 1 add 2 is 3. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. The middle of 2 and 4 is 3. 2 add 4 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. The middle of 4 and 5 is 4.5. The middle of 5 and 9 is 7. Once you've got the value to take them, you will then multiply by the frequency. So 1.5 times 2 is 3. 3 6s are 18. 4.5 times 8 is, on the calculator, is 36. 7 4s are 28. And then to find the mean, I add up this column to get the total. So 3 add 18, add 36, add 28. Okay, comes to 3, 21, 57, 77, 85. Add up this column, the frequency column, sorry. So you add up the frequency column, which is 2, add 6 is 8, add 8 is 16, add 4 is 20. I know this 20 because it tells me in the question. And the mean is the final answer divided by the total of the frequency. So it becomes 85 divided by 20, which is 4.25. Okay, so the mean diameter of a dust particle is 4.25. Rodri measures the diameter of another 25 dust particles. So he's done 20 initially, and now there's another 25, which is 45. Rodri is told the ratio of dust particles with diameters less than 4 to those with diameter greater than 4 is equal to 7 to 8. So less than 4 to greater than 4 is 7 to 8. And they're telling me that he finds it true for 45. How many extra of 25 have this diameter less than 4 microns? So I want to find this out of 45 to find out how many there are out of 45. So 7 add 8 makes 15. So there's 15 shares when you add 7 and 8 up. Alright, so basically you want to make that into 45 because you want to see, because one lot of share is 15, so how many shares? So 45 divided by 15 is 3. 15 3s are 45, so there's 3 groups. 3 7s are 21, and 8 3s are 24. So what that tells me, there are 21 less than 4 centimeters. But have I answered the question? How many of the extra 25? This 21 is out of 45. So I've got to go work out how many of them were less than 4 centimeters. So less than 4 centimeters in my table were these 2 groups here, which was 2 add 6. So 2 of them were less than 2 and 6 of them were between 2 and 4. So if I'm saying there's 21 now, there were 8 in the previous one. So 21 take away 8, there must be 13 more dust particles. Okay. Right, part B. Rodri holds a cylindrical cell. So a cylindrical cell is like a cylinder. The height of the cell, so it's telling me the height of that cell is 2 microns. And it's telling me the circumference around the outside is equal to 5 microns. Right, calculate the volume of the cell. Right, volume of it in the front of your booklet, if you flick all the way to the front of the booklet, right, all the way to the front page, one thing it tells me is volume of a prism. A volume of a prism is area of a cross section multiplied by the length going back. So going back to the question, we know on the side is a circle. So the volume of my cylinder is my area of a circle multiplied by the length going back, which is 2. But the area of a circle, you're going to know the formula for. Circumference is pi times diameter, pi times diameter, pi times diameter. Circumference is pi times diameter, and the area is pi r squared. So for this question here, we know pi is 3.14. We're using the pi button on the calculator. So from this I can find the diameter straight away, because the opposite of times pi is divide by pi. So I'm doing 5 divided by pi. So I'm doing 5 divided by pi, which is, so the diameter there, okay, is, I'll do it to a few decimal places, it's going to be using this answer now, is 1.5915. So my radius with a circle, diameter is all the way across, and radius is half of it, it's just halfway across. So my radius is that answer divided by 2, which is 0.7958 to 4 decimal places. So to find the volume is pi times 0.7958 multiplied by 0.7958. That would find the area of a circle, and then multiply by the length going back, which is 2. So I'm doing pi times 0.7958 multiplied by 0.7958 multiplied by 2, and the answer to that is 3.979. One significant figure is the first number that's not a note. So I'm rounding to that column, it's unit, so I'm the nearest unit or whole number. So because that's a 9, it rounds up to 4, and so 4, the answer to that one is 4 microns.